This video was brought to you by Gamersgate.com. Download games anytime, anywhere. Skip it up and that up. So Sony announced the PS Vita TV, a little set-top box which will let you play certain, keyword is certain, PS Vita games, and then you could stream video content to it. You could use remote play from the PS4, so if you have a PS4 and you're on a business trip and they have high-speed internet there, you could play games on the road or in a different room. It seems really interesting. Here's the little advertisement they had for it. Check it out. Very interesting little device. Now, it's coming to Japan on November 14th. There's no word on an international release yet, and it's going to come in two configurations. The first one is just going to be the little PS Vita TV box for 99 bucks, and then for $150 US roundabout, they're going to give you a PS Vita TV box and a DualShock 3 controller with it. According to Sony, over 100 PS Vita games can be played via the PS Vita TV, over 600 PSP digital games, and over 600 PlayStation 1 and PC Engine games can be played through PS Vita TV. Well, I could say two things. One, this makes the Ouya completely irrelevant. If there was like an irrelevant scale, Ouya would be in the negatives. Like, God, the system was already dead to begin with, but now it's just this little box, this Ouya box I'm looking at. I might as well just use it as toilet paper. And secondly, this must be a shock to Apple, because this is definitely good, healthy competition for Apple TV. And hell, it's a great entry-level console. And it also definitely makes the PS Vita more relevant as well. I mean, think about it. That game you were playing on the road on your PS Vita, now you could take it home, put it into your PS Vita TV, sit back on your big screen, and play that game as well, as long as it's compatible with the PS Vita. And that's my only facepalm with the PS Vita TV. Now, I don't own a PS Vita. If one of you guys do and have a good amount of games for it, the PS Vita TV, I think that's one thing that kind of concerns me is game compatibility, because there are games, like at least the demos that I played, like Uncharted, that you have to use the touchscreen or you have to use the rear touchpad on the PS Vita, and obviously that's not going to work on the PS Vita TV. Now, what'll be interesting in the future, now we know the DualShock 4 has that little touchpad on it that's clickable. Maybe that'll improve the compatibility if the DualShock 4 will work with the PS Vita TV. Maybe that'll improve the compatibility of PS Vita games with the PS Vita TV. All these acronyms are getting confusing, but I think I did a good enough job. And I also think that, you know, Sony has to make sure there's like a list on their website or a list they send out to like retailers like GameStop to say, hey, you know, if it comes to the States, who knows, maybe this will never even come to the United States. If the PS Vita TV does come to the States, you know, we could just check the website or ask someone at GameStop, hey, will this game work on the PS Vita TV before I buy it? Because I'll tell you this, if I do buy a PS Vita TV and go home and get a game and it doesn't work with the console, I have to bring it back and waste my time, I'll be pretty pissed. So the bottom line is, it'll be interesting to see how this does in Japan, because whether PS Vita TV is successful in Japan or not will determine if it comes to the States. So let's see what happens. I'm curious. I would like to get my hands on one and see how it actually functions, but it's promising. Let's just see what happens with it. Let's see how it sells. Anyway, folks, make sure to rate, comment, favorite, and subscribe. And as always, thank you for supporting Review Tech USA. Have a good one.